Hello everybody! How are you all? Hello. How is it going? Thank you. What's Mime? Hello. Boone. Hello. Alwyn. Ada. Gamer. Bug. Hello. Crider. Hello. Thank you for all the happy anniversaries. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, Boone, that is super cute. What? Hello. Thank you. How is everyone doing? Let me go ahead and unpause that timer. Alright, timer is unpaused. Alright, let's see. Even the cozy noises. Hello, Alwyn. I need to go to the gold saucer. Before we do anything in 14. That's cute. So what I was thinking we would do is first and foremost see about finishing the No Clip documentary. We watched part 1. We still have part 2 and 3 to finish, so I figured now would be a great time to do it. But how's everybody's Friday been? I hope it's been wonderful. Yay! I gotta check to see if the, what's it called? Let me see. Timers. Entry period still in progress. I am shocked. I'm actually really shocked. Wolf, hello! Started brining a chicken for Tuesday? What's on Tuesday? Spent 4 hours and $300 grocery shopping for a month and a half and pooped. Yeah, I bet. Also, $300 for groceries? Gross. That sounds horrible. Let's see. There we go. Tuesday's barbecue day while your sister and her husband are in town. Ooh. Barbecue. Sounds delicious. Gonna be smoking the chicken and I'm brining and smoking a beef rib. Wow. See, brining always gets me worried. Only because, not that I've ever brined anything, I personally haven't, but my, I guess, sister-in-law, which is so weird to say, but sister-in-law, a few years back, brined a turkey for, or was it turkey? I think it was turkey, for like Thanksgiving. Oh my god. I literally felt like I was eating the, like, it was sitting in the ocean. It was so salty. It was inedible. Updated fashion report. Ooh, fashion report. Okay, let's see. Let me go to Discord. Thank you, Boone. Thank you. with the point up finger, nice. Alrighty. Good lord, easy 80, are you kidding me? That's easy 80? To me that's... alright. Let's see. Augmented Shire pancreatitis bracelets? I don't know what those ones are. I'm trying to think which actually is easier for me. Usually I just go for the easy 80 because it's usually the simplest, but I feel like it's more work than the easy 100 this time. Potato, hello! You're gonna mount farm today. Oh, which mounts? I'll link a YouTube video too to help others. Sounds good. Trade in tombstones in Idleshire. I hate that. That's not easy. That's work. What kind, I guess? I'm assuming it's gonna be like the Allegan ones. I feel like that's what it was the last time. Normal chat cover thing isn't up. Ah, the camera! Man, I hate when it does that. Cat cam's not up. I hate when it does that. Let's see if that worked. Nope. Okay, so properties. Let's change that. I'm gonna have to unplug the camera and plug it back in. Ugh. I hate when it does this. It's so annoying. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way. Alright, so unplugged it. Let's see if plugging it back in works. It does not want to work today. There it goes. Okay. There we go. Shadowbringer. I do have to do Shadowbringer. Probably go lurk mode in a little bit. Gotta get up early tomorrow again. No worries, no worries. I was thinking today was kind of gonna be kind of chill. I definitely wanted to watch parts 2 and 3 of the No Clip documentary, so before we get around to doing anything in 14, I definitely wanted to do that for sure. So, yeah. But yeah, no, I appreciate the lurk though, for sure. Hello, IT team, how can I help? You try to unplug and plug back in, you're welcome. Yeah. Now, well, so I have a feeling the reason it does that so frequently is because I have so many, like, I'm utilizing so many of my USB ports on my computer, it's not even funny. Like, I had to get an internal USB expansion hub because I have so many USB ports that have to be utilized. And then I'm also using like an extension USB for that camera because the standard cable that connects to the camera is too short. So, yeah. Good old technology. Oh, let me go to Immortal Flames real quick. Alright, let's see if I can do one of these. News Commander, yep, I know. Squadron Mission. Payback for trying to keep Kitty from eating the paper, messing with your USB, right? He's sleeping next to me right now, so... Alright, let's see here. I can never figure out which is the best one to do. Probably this one, I'm guessing. That's close enough. Such another may not be undertaken until the mission lists wait, what? If a mission is successful, another may not be undertaken until the mission list resets. Okay. Alright. Congrats, Kreider! VIP! Woo! Yay! So I'm assuming this is the guy I can get what you call it's from. Tickets. Yep. E3 tickets here. Bags 76. Oh, okay. It's saying I have 76, but... Oh, I do have 76. Ha! Well, what do you know? I have 76 E3 tickets. I forgot I had those. I literally do a set and forget kind of thing, so... When I go to teleport, I'm pretty sure I set it to... use it, let's see. Allowance, always, yes. I just set, I set it for 1200, but rare area region expansion. Oh, I can change it by expansion? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. I don't like that. Arrow, hello! Hello, hello. Trade allied seals here for tickets and Centurios. Centurios. Is that the... No, that's not the seals. I don't know what those are, I don't think. Currency. These? I haven't done any hunts in a while. I think I did hunts a while back. That's how I must have gotten the E3 tickets, I'm assuming. Let's see. But yeah, I don't think I ever did any in Heavensward that I remember. Centurios came with Heavensward once. I never paid much attention to huts till Stormblood. Okay. Yeah, I don't do hunts all that often. Like I said, I don't remember the last time I did a hunt. So, yeah. Alrighty. Well, before we get too into that, let me do this, get this set up, so we can watch the other two documentaries. Chili! Hello! Thank you, thank you. What manner of tomfoolery? For what? Tomfoolery for what? I don't know what you're talking about. Love hunts, favorite in-game hobby? Other than getting the E3 tickets, I don't know what else, like, what other reason there is to do hunts. Like, I think the other thing I saw was, like, maps or something. Yeah, these. I don't know the point of the maps. I think it's for like increased speed, but I don't really know otherwise. Stormblood and Shadowbringer hunts are the ones that you can hand in to get mounts. Oh, well then, I guess I have to do that. I don't know, it just seemed pretty good guess coming into chat. No tomfoolery yet, Chili. Not yet. But you've been here long enough, you know, tomfoolery will happen. It is inevitable. It's for increased movement speed on the ground. Okay. Mounts, orchestrons, and emotes. Okay. I'm guessing that that's more for like after what you call it, ARR for the mounts and stuff. Like Boone said, Stormblood and Shadowbringers. After MSQ. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Some of this stuff I have no idea what it is. Catalyst. Granted, I haven't gotten into professions really yet, so. Who needs mount maps if you have the Fenrir? But true. But what if I don't want to only ride the Fenrir bike? Wish the game gave us mount and music previews like clothing. That would be nice. That would be nice. I always have to look up the mounts, like the name of the mount in Google so I can get an image. Because if, as much as a mount-aholic as I am, even if I don't like a mount, it's probably really bad, but even if I don't like a mount, I will probably still get the mount and rarely use the mount if I don't like it. But yet I'm still going to want it to like complete my collection. Then why pay money for it? And I also like how you spelled money, M-U-N-N-Y. Reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. Because I don't mind the bike, but I don't want to only like limit myself to having a speed boost only when I use that bike. Don't need to get a map since it's automatically faster. Yeah. Let me see here. Alright, let me go to Idleshire and see what I need for the bracelets. I hate that I have to get it in Idleshire. You must... Of course. Of course. Or like in here, what if I do, you know, I want to travel fast because I can't fly in here, but I want to travel fast and now I'm limited to this bike. All right, let me see if I remember. It's in here? No, it's in here, right? I think it's in here. Primal Gear, I'm assuming. Primal Gear 1? I have no idea. Nope, these are Hive. Tombstone Exchange, that's what it's gonna be. Oh. I did not know you can get poetic gear in here. Wow. Primal, augmented primal bracelet. Okay, so this is augmented Shire whatever bracelet. I have no idea where to get that. It's perfect free of MSQ complete. That's true. You will outpace people without it. Doesn't sound that important, but in early access, that speed is money-making. I mean, maybe I'm not getting the money-making part. There it is. Pin crits bracelet. Ah, God, I have to waste. Alright, fine. God dang it. This NPC was the only NPC that gave out that set of armor back when Heavensward came out. Oh. I didn't even know this was here. Like, I thought you got your, tombstone gear, whatever, poetics from Rowena in, Mordona. Or was it Rowena? I don't know. Whoever the poetic person was in Mordona. In EA, you have to unlock areas for new mats. Faster you move, faster you unlock things. Oh, okay, that makes sense. When it comes to new patches, people race to get the new stuff to sell it. Okay, that's why the whole time is money. Time is money, friends. Feels like a goblin out of WoW. Is this open? Nope. Dang it. This one's gotta open. Yeah. Speed of 7.3. Ready to be sure stock with your level 100 maps. Since we're gonna skyrocket in price. 100 maps. For what? Treasure maps? I'm assuming? And also, where do I get the Charlene coats? My gut instinct is to go to the market board, but... Yeah, treasure maps? Okay. I think we get a brand new map just like an Endwalker. Let's see. Goobo? So it's the Charlene, any item level 148 Charlene coat and Charlene gloves. Yeah, fashion report. And then the curl mask, I'm hoping that's not MGP, but if it is... Great. Yep, I see it. Great Google library. Is it available in the on the market board? Also, don't have to come to Idleshire for gear. You can get expansions gear all from NPC near the capital city of the expansion's Aetheryte. Oh, so I could have gone to, what, Foundation, Ishgard or whatever? Yeah. Okay. I think Elwyn mentioned to come here, which I was like, okay, I trust, whatever you guys say, I trust, because, like, I didn't even really start, like, using my gear, or my tombs or tomes, whatever, until, you know, I got to, like, the end city, the major city, so, let me just do Mortal Flames. Cyrano! Thank you, Cyrano, appreciate it. Time to show the human race be poop. How are you? Happy Friday! Right now I'm just doing the fashion report, and then we'll probably be watching parts 2 and 3 of the Final Fantasy XIV No Clip documentary. So we can get that finished, finally. Shay, hello! Very happy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Like, I would not be here if it were not for you guys. So, this is much celebrating you guys. Alright, let's see if I can spell Charlian. Charlian. I can't spell it properly without looking at S-H-A-R-L, not shark. S-H-A-R-L-A-Y-A-N. I'm just gonna do Charlian. No! Can I not get it? Charlian coat? They only drop? Man. Alright, any dyeable body piece then. Bark brown dye? Where do I get bark brown dye? I don't know if I have bark brown dye. I have a lot of dyes. Sunset Orchard, Russet, Soot Black. I think I have Soot Black. I do have Soot Black. Okay. Okay, so I need bark brown. Well, I'm not gonna... I thought it would be a lot easier for the Easy 100, but... I think it's this one, right? Yay! Bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark brown. We'll just do, I don't know, 25. That's good. That should be enough, I hope. You can take a look at that website, I always forget the name of. You can see if there exists similar pieces. I mean, I have it listed in the Discord with like the image or whatever, so the bookworm says Scholasticate coat, but it's a quest, or I guess Calamity Salvager. Scholasticate coat. Oh, that's from the... That's the quest I still have to do. I still have to do that quest line. Damn it. Ah! Well, this is what happens. Get the fashion report feed in almost every FF Discord. Hey, it is very useful. Like, I don't know why the Sir Emmerich app isn't working, I guess, anymore. Doesn't seem like it. Because it was doing it automatically. It was doing it automatically through Sir Emmerich, but it hasn't in a while, I don't think. Let me see. So the last one that was updated was on the 18th for week 390, but I don't see one from Sir Emmerich for 391. So thanks to Boone, we have the new one in there. Clicked barking immortalized. No! Okay, so I need to get gear. Any dyeable body piece, hand piece, leg piece, foot piece. Body piece, any dyeable. Alright, let me do... I guess I could do this, right? Yeah. So, dye... So it's no color, and then no color. Ah, son of a... See, I need them to, like, implement the use of stuff in your... Chocobo saddle. so yes. And then I need to remove glamour. I guess cast glamour, remove, there we go. Get it directly from the Fashion Reporter Discord as a channel update, no bot needed. Fashion Reporter Discord, there's a... See, I didn't even know there was a Fashion Reporter Discord. Oh my god. Yep, I definitely don't have the Fashion Reporter Discord. I will have to look that up. Diable hands, okay. Let's see. Too many Discords for FF stuff. Don't worry about having all the cool ones. Oh no, I'm well aware of like a lot of FF Discords. Like I ended up just making a folder in my Discord for a bunch of FF Discord servers. Like there's one I have for Centurio hunts, which I've honestly, I don't think I've ever gone in there. I think somebody recommended it to me once and I added it, and I don't think I've ever actually gone in there. And then there's one for Falloop, FF14 The Hunt. Also, I think somebody recommended it to me, so like a bunch of them have been from being recommended to join them, so. But yeah, like I have so many Discords that most of them are muted, and I always forget to go in them. I know what the equivalent rule would be, but in this game, if you can think, it'd be nice if someone did this for me, someone has done it for you. Oh, goodness. For hunts and fades, really depends on the hunt community. Any is weird on that, otherwise would always suggest Falloop. Okay. See, like I said, I know somebody suggested that one to me, so that's kind of why I stuck to it. Alright, there's brown. Is it? Okay. Die. What's gonna be the reason we lose TTS privileges for the off-pel puns? You're one to talk, Chili. You're one to talk. 150 TTS means oh no. I mean, I could make it excessively expensive. I mean, here I was just assuming, hey, people are gonna be grown-ups, right? What was I thinking? Alice, hello! Top of the words I cry when she's here. Too funny. Hello, Alice, how are you? Just doing some fashion report stuff. Hempin. Okay, so dye. Bark brown. Okay, and then I need the feet. The feet. Wayfair. Okay, so let me try these on. Ah, those are glamored. Expeditioner's moccasins. Oh, that's not bad. They're kind of already brown, but whatever. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Wait, is this two? Alright. Alright, so the feet and chest are brown. The hands and legs are soot black. Okay. That would have been bad. Die. Ocean Fishing Discord OC. Discord Eureka. Discord Hunt Train Discord. Tabitha will come for your ankles. I would not put it past Tabitha. Tabitha can be scary. There we go. Sit black. Difference between Falloop and Centauro hunts is that the first one is manually operated, other is through things as he doesn't improve. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Through moon magic. There we go. Sit black. I think that's right. Alrighty. So let's equip that. Equip, equip, equip. And then bracelets, equip. Okay. Hopefully that's good. I'm gonna be very mad if I don't get the 60. Is what this fashion report? I kind of, yes, I guess so. You missed a pal opportunity there. Oh my god. A pal auntie. Oh, the Pell puns. Greetings, pursuer of fine fashion. You come to present yourself for judging. Sure, let's do it. Strike a pose. My first fashion report as a Lala. Do I just... Oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. Reporter from Mithra is trying to uncover my true identity. What is there to be gained in ruining the mystery? I ask you. Besides, by any other name, I would still be a rose. Okay? I've made my decision. Brace yourself. Come on. Yay! Thank God. Yay! I don't get what? The side quest? I guess I don't. So you sci-fi where you're showing blah blah. Nope. I'm good, thanks. He's the guildmaster of the Weavers Guild, Resplendent Rose. Oh, yeah, I haven't picked up the Weavers stuff, so. Yay, I'm done with Fashion Report. Be gone, Fashion Report, be gone! Alright, so what is my currency now? Oh my god, still have like 1 million MGP to get. Almost 1 million. What, 700? 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost 700. 650-ish thousand. Check for your shorts. What's an MMO without a good old-fashioned grind? I mean, honestly, I would have been one to disagree with that statement, Chili, up until recently. But, yeah, in WoW, no way. I had no real care about, like, fashion, transmog, whatever. But I'm trying to remember to do the fashion report because I want the MGP. Because I want to get that mount, the big Subathon mount or whatever. Oh! From the boutique vendor? Enter boutique. Okay, so let's see. Thank you for reminding me about that. Okay, got that. Nope, I don't think so. Got a spring shirt. Coat hanger. I don't know why you would need a coat hanger, but dress hanger. Nope. Nope, I got nada. Darn. Damn. Couple more fashion reports. I've been like, I haven't done a lot of fashion reports, so it does not surprise me, to be honest. Because I always forget to do them. Like, yeah, I could use the XIV to do website, but I also forget to pull the website up sometimes, so it's not very helpful if I don't even remember to pull it up. Let me see. XIV to do. People say WoW is dead, but here we are 20 years later still playing the game. I mean, some people might still be playing the game. I haven't, honestly, I haven't touched WoW in like months, I think. It's been quite a while since I've touched WoW. I haven't even really thought about WoW in a very long time. Like, thought about it in the sense of wanting to play it. So, people made an internet to do... Yes! Yes, 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 yes. So you have to, I think, link your character's lodestone to it. But yeah, it is... I'm so happy that this exists, because I am like so bad at remembering things. But then it also lets me know, like, oh, I still have things that I have to do. Like, there's so much stuff on here that I'm like, okay, I still need to, I think, unlock some of this stuff. Am I the only one that knew about this? Like, I would have assumed other people knew about this. I literally found it by, like, Google searching, like, to-do lists. Because that's, I'm used to it needing a to-do list for, like, WoW, for, like, endgame. I did, but never used it. Yeah, I'm notorious. Like I said, I have it bookmarked, and I always mean to pull it up, but I always forget to pull it up. Hello! It even, like, under, I think it's, yeah, quest lines, it has, like, side story quests, so, like, it lists Delivery Moogle, the Scholasticate questline, Tatari's Grand Endeavor, which I feel like I saw that quest listed, or I might have picked it up, maybe? I think I might have picked it up. But yeah, like, it has them listed, so it's like, oh, okay, so I do still have a crap ton to do. Never used it, didn't know it was a thing. Yeah, like weekly hunt marks, weekly repeatable quests. I'm not sure what those ones are, though. The challenge logs, I'm always bad at doing that. Is it Faux Hollows or Fox Hollows? I don't know if which one to pronounce it, but... And then some of these, like Retainer Ventures, I don't even think I can really do much with because I don't really have my stuff leveled enough for like professions. A few other useful ones that help you find equipment that has the same model as other equipment. Ooh, useful if one version isn't dyeable or something. I would like that. Picked it up. Okay, yes. Yeah, I thought I picked it up because it sounded very familiar. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I feel like it's this one. Foes, how to pronounce it? Okay, it looks and sounds correct. I don't think I can link it, but it's called Garland Tools. Okay. I will have to look that up. Let me see. Garland Tools. And then I can bookmark it. Boon! Thank you for the gift sub! Yay! Congrats! Setsunami? Add to bookmarks. There we go. It is bookmarked. Yay! Alrighty. Before we do anything else, let me get the video set up. Let's see. There we go. Make sure this isn't... Okay, cool. Alrighty. So, before we do anything else, I really would like to finally continue part 2 and 3 of the No Clip 14 documentary. Since we watched part 1, it's only right we watch parts 2 and 3. Somewhat careful using it. It does show stuff like character models if you search for them, so you can inadvertently stumble on usually out of context spoilers. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let me mute this. And then let me make this just a little bit. There we go. That should be good. Alright. Alright, that should be good. Okay. So, let's go ahead and watch part 2, which is about 36 minutes, and I think part 3 was only like 20-something minutes, so that should be good. Alright, are we ready? Let's go. I'm excited. Oh, I enabled it, don't worry.
So what did you think from your perspective as CFO to fix this problem? It's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to involve creating a new game. It's going to involve keeping the other game still running.
Which
did you think at that time
it's just
that
so
was
impressive.
a solid investment, that's what Square Enix should be doing, or did you think that it was a risky venture?
単純にそこだけ見るとね、すごくリスクの高い話に多分一般的には多分なるというふうに思うんですけれども、さすがに当社はね、ナンバリングタイトルでフラッグシップのタイトルで MMO これだけのタイトルなわけですから、それがこのままサービスが頓挫してしまうというのは、これは非常に将来的にまずいと。これはやっぱり経営上これ非常に大きなダメージを与えるということで、 再度作り直しと並行してやるということの投資に関してはこれはまあはっきり言ってやっぱやるべきっていうか、まあ、やらざるを得ないというふうな判断でしたね。ものすごい財務的なリスクがものすごい大きかったですけどね。
God, I love. Oh, Japan is so beautiful.
Hello and welcome back to our series on the fall and rise of Final Fantasy XIV Online. We rejoin Yoshida-san and the team at Square Enix at the start of a long adventure, and with players leaving en masse and the clock ticking, it was time for them to formulate a plan. But how exactly do you rebuild an MMO while people are still playing it?
Right.
Yoshida-san set his eyes on a 2013 launch date.
What videos is so this is part 2 of the Final Fantasy XIV documentary by NoClip. Yeah, by NoClip. So we watched part 1 not yesterday but the day before. So now we're watching part 2 and part 3. Okay, continuing.
For the new version of 14, as he wanted to have the game out for fans within the PlayStation 3's life cycle. But to do this while still patching 1.0, he would have to create an entirely new MMO in less than half the time of most conservative estimates. So before we get into specifics of what exactly was changed,
I remember
wanted
running
to
through
know
Ulta
how
like
he
this
did it. So for a moment, we step away from game design and dive into a critically important aspect of video games development that we rarely talk about: project management.
I missed that
Designing
time.
an MMO must,
And yeah, of course.
Just imagine the timeline for something like this is at least 5 years for anything. And you're being asked to do it in less than half of that, probably. When you're designing games, when we talk to people, so much of it is iterative, that you create something and then you refine it and you brush it and then you look at it again, but you didn't have that luxury. You had to make sure that the version of A Realm Reborn that was coming out at that date was the final package. So did that change the way that
Thank you.
you had to set up the team and the way your workflow kind of went?
MMORPG の開発に5年が普通だっていうのはもうちょっと強く言っといてください。まずそのスケジュールトラブルを起こさないためのそのマネジメントの工夫としては、なんだろうな、言い方がちょっと難しいんですけど、ものすごく腕のいい、特に100人に1人ぐらいしかいないようなプログラマーがたくさんやっぱりいるわけではないので、かつものすごい短い期間で大量のコンテンツやアセットを作らなければいけないので、人がたくさんどうしても並行作業が多くなるとかかってしまう。能力のこの差をある意味高いレベルに合わせるんじゃなくて、低いレベルに合わせるというか、
I hated Black Shroud back then.
平均的なところに合わせるっていうそのマネージメントをすることで、
I think I always had the map up when I was in there because
この後ちょっともうちょっと詳しく話します。
It was that confusing.
何をしたかというと、
Even with the map up, it was
とにかく
confusing.
一つのタスク、例えばドラグーンというそのジョブを作るっていう時に、今言ったドラグーンっていうジョブを作るっていうタイトルって1タスクに見えるけど、そうじゃない実際には。何個のドラグーンのアクションが必要で、そのアクション一つプログラミングするのに、
I feel like I need some popcorn with this.
もちろんそのドラグーンの特定のアクションを作るために仕様書も必要だし、仕様書を作った後は実際にその仕様書に例えば2時間かかるなら、それを例えば僕に依頼が飛んで僕がチェックするのに例えば
That seems pretty quick.
そのぐらい一つのタスクに見えるものを徹底的にもう細かく分解させるっていう、ちょっと究極のそのミニマムな管理方法を引いたので、
A little.
スタッフは結構ストレスだっただろうなとは思います。でそのさらに シングルタスクに対して最もこのタスクが自分で早く終わると予測される時間、この時間でこのタスクが完了したら自分を褒めてもいい。逆にこのタスクがこの時間以上かかってしまったら給料をもらう資格がないっていうぐらい、その最悪のケース。
I wish more companies would do this.
ミニマムで終わる時間とマックスかかってもこれだけだろうっていう時間を両方申告させて、その平均値で基本的にはスケジュールを管理するっていう、本当にミニマムマイクロマネージメント、マイクロすぎるぐらいのマイクロマネージメントをしてました。それをウィーク、最初はウィークでみんなそのやり方に慣れてもらうために毎週1週間でそのマネジメントを回して、で1週間経つと結果が出るので、さらにそこに個人パラメーター、例えば吉田は
Love the documentary so much, such a good watch. We watched the first part a couple days ago, so we're finishing it up tonight.
なった場合は 50% で見積もるんじゃなくて、もうその係数をかけて、吉田はマックス側によるからきっと次の週のスプリントはもうちょっとマックス側によるだろうみたいなのをどんどんこうで個人特性までそうやって管理してたので、1日の稼働時間は
It's such an amazing
8時間
story.
ではありますけど、まあ、トイレに行ったりっていう時間も必要だし、あと必ずミーティング
Heading to
や
bed soon, no
会議
worries.
室でのミーティングじゃなかったとしても、スタッフと
Watch
仕
it
様の
later
打
in
ち合
the
わせを
morning.
絶対に
Sounds good, so good
デ
night.
スクトゥ
Good
デスクじゃな
night.
くてフェイストゥフェイスでやることもあると思うので、1日の稼働は6時間で計算してましたね、その時は。全員6時間、8時間では見ない。で大体慣れてきたらそれをまあ2週間スプリントに変えて、あとは毎朝必ずスタンドアップミーティングをして、
I want
そ
one
れ
of
ぞれ
those
の
posters.
セ
Oh
クショ
my
ンで
god.
自分のタスクが今どうなってるのか、誰かのタスクが遅れてるせいで自分のタスクに取り掛かれないとかいうのは毎朝スタンドアップミーティングをして、ではこのタスクを入れ替えてこっちを先にやってくれないとこの人が止まってしまうからっていうのを全部毎朝やってましたね。だからスクラムっていうそのマネジメント手法のちょっと変形型ですね。ただ最後に言っときますけど、このマイクロマネジメント普通じゃないので、
I mean,
おすす
given
め
the
しないですよ。
circumstances, though.
まあ
Right,
2年弱
exactly,
で
because they were trying to create
MMORPG
it
を作る。
quickly.
逆に言うとスタッフにも2年かから
I'm
ず
kinda
終わる
curious
から
if
この
the CPU3
マネジメン
offices
ト
function
だ
similar
か
to
ら
what I hear
今
other
は我慢
Japanese
して
businesses
って言ってや
frequently
ってもらったも
function
のな
like.
の
It's
で、
close to Western
一
norms.
般的には絶対お勧めしないです。細かすぎます。
I mean, anyone can
He's
come in
saying
and
here it's
say,
still
"Oh, yeah,
very
we're gonna,
GP
you know,
business
we're gonna
function. Like,
rebuild the
yeah,
game. Follow
it
me."
is.
But he came in with, you know, this huge Excel that had all of these lists of everything on it, what we're going to do here, what we're going to do here, this is when we're going to do them by, and this is what we're going to do here. And to see that, it's like, okay, this isn't just a stopgap type of thing where a president's like, okay, crazy here, let's just change the leader and hopefully things will, you know, get better. It was an actual, okay, this guy really wants to do this. He has this plan.
Yoshida had them running like a well-oiled machine, so it was time to get to work. First things first, they had to start the rollout of patches for 1.0, but a critical part of the failure of the first game was the poor communications the development team had with their community. So to keep diehard fans on board during this protracted period of redevelopment, they had to be a lot more transparent.
What we
Which it seems like they've kind of stuck with, which I love. I love that they've stuck with that transparency.
So we need to restart the game. But I mean, at that timing we didn't announce the, I mean, Realm Reborn is not announced, but we are going to fix this game. We need more communication. So just list all the changes, plan changes. So some, I mean, upper management people doesn't like this because if you show this to the players and player knows what we will do. So, I mean, after that, you did this, but you didn't do this, you didn't do this.
PLO started.
Everyone can check it.
I love that.
I mean, some people
I
doesn't
love
really
that.
like that way, but I mean, when Yoshida-san and myself are discussing how
just the way that they do
we deal with the community,
that is so
we
good. I
need
don't
to
know. It seems like
do
Blizzard,
is
I think,
to
is
establish
trying to do stuff
trust.
similarly.
確かに、
But to
まあ
me,
今の
it's just
14
not
の
as-
そのユーザーベースから見れば当時のユーザーベースはまあものすごい小さかったと思う
It's-
まあ今と比較すれば
Doesn't come
Tada.
off as being
Well,
transparent.
メデ
In
ィ
a
アの
way,
皆
it
さん
comes
から
off
も
as
そ
them
の
trying
プ
to
レイヤー
like
から
sell
も
it.
そのファイナルファンタジー14はもうダメだむしろなんであんなダメなゲーム遊んでるの君たちどうかしてるんじゃないのって言われながらもいやファイナルファンタジーシリーズだから絶対何とかしてくれるはずだいやこれはこれで僕らは楽しんでるからほっといてくれその11だって最初の頃はいろいろあったけどきっと良くなるはずって言って数はもちろん今と比較したらすごく小さいそのコミュニティだったかもしれないけど誰よりもスクエアエニックスやファイナルファンタジーのことを応援してくれてい
Of
る
course,
人
the
たちだ
Transcell
ったの
is
で
right. Of
この人た
course.
ちを無視する
My
んだと
personal
多分
take
この
on
先
it though
も
is I
ファイナル
feel
ファンタジ
like
ーはダメだろうと
Blizzard
思ってたの
tends
で
to be
むしろ
more
何より
focused
も
on
大切
the
にしなきゃい
selling
けない部分だったっ
aspect
ていうのが
rather than the
最も大きい
community
理由
aspect.
それは何億円使おうが回収できない後でコストだと思うので
They
信頼ってそういうこと
seem
な
to
の
be
か
struggling
なって
to
いう
like
ふう
strike
に
that right
会社に
balance,
も
in
プ
my
レゼンテーション
opinion.
しましたし僕もそう思ってたからまあ続けましたけど
Like in the last like video I remember seeing with Blizzard was the announcement of their basically their all-in-one rotation button pretty much, and like they're pretty much touting it like it's a great thing, and I think they also very casually touched on some of the problems that the community was mentioning, but for the most part it was still kind of brushed off like it wasn't that big of a deal, without fully acknowledging the concerns of the community. Whereas I'm noticing the complete opposite with 14 so far. It's like they're acknowledging like, hey, people aren't liking this, but here's what we're doing. Like it just seems like they're more accepting and actually listening to their community rather than just like, okay, we hear what you're saying, but we're not going to listen to it. If that made any sense. Anywho, that was my little tangent.
ともう一つやっぱり大きなポイントは本当にファイナルファンタジー14がリバンプしてその大逆転するためには絶対に彼らの力が必要だっていうことももう一つ重要な意味を持っていると考えてました。
Next, Yoshida split his team in half, some working on the new version of 14 and others working on the updates to 1.0, what he called the guts version of the game. But with so much of the game requiring fixing, where do you even start?
Chips required should hopefully prevent
まず一番最初にやらなきゃいけないと思ったのはインターフェースをとにかくなんて言うんだろうな最低限遊べるように正直本当申し訳ない話なんですけど僕最初にやっぱりオリジナルのフォートに触って
Yeah. Oh
インター
my
フェースあまりに
god.
もなんだろうひどすぎて
It's so weird to hear him say that.
話にならないだって PC バージョンしか出てないのにゲームパッドがないとまともに遊べない聞いたことがないそんな
I
PC
do
で
remember that. I
マウス
remember
キーボー
that.
ドでまともに遊べないゲームなんか見たことがなかったのでいくらそのコンテンツを作ろうがジョブを作ろうがインターフェースがダメだったらコンテンツの面白
A
さ
lot of
を到
1.0
達す
actually
る前に
looked
ゲー
better
ムが上
than
げ
a
て
good
しまう
chunk of 2.0.
とにかくインターフェースを直さないと
I mean, 1.0, like graphic wise, definitely was
一番最初
beautiful.
にすごい丁寧に取り
Suno,
掛かったのは
how are
インターフェース
you?
の回収っていうところ
Thank you.
僕最初にプレイした時5分ぐらいでやめちゃい
Having
ま
a good
した
stream so far. We are watching part 2
クリックの
of
仕方が
the
分からなくて
No Clip documentary.
右上にある×ボタンを押そう
How
と
was
した
your
んですよで
Friday?
押したら
Or Saturday,
この
depending
ま
on where you
ま
are.
ゲームを終了するとデータがセーブされない可能性がありますそれでもよろしいですかってダイアログが出るのねいやいやよくないでしょっていや僕はエンジニアだから
Yeah.
サーバーに常に書き込んでるからそんなわけないじゃんって思ってるんですけど万が一のことがあるから多分出てるんですよそのダイアログでも意味がわからないでそうなるともう怖くて書けないですよね なんだこれ
Right, yeah.
でノーって押
The
すと
layperson, yeah.
またゲームにいるわけでしょ X 押すとダイアログでしょ
How am I supposed to quit this game?
Interface isn't sexy.
You can
it's
never
not
leave.
something you tend to hear a lot about in video games coverage.
You can
because
never
really,
quit.
When it's done correctly, you're not supposed to notice it. So when the early patches for the game concentrated on interface and quality of life updates, much of the community began to get frustrated. The team needed to fix it quickly, so Yoshida employed the help of a Square veteran, one of the developers, on that original 1.0 task force.
はい、皆川博と申します。ファイナルファンタジー14ではユーザーインターフェースの、設計デザインとあとアート的なビジュアルの方も担当しています。よろしくお願いします。今47歳なんですけれども、25の時に入社したのでもう22年経ちますね。当時はまだスクエアエニックスがスクエアという会社だったので、ですね、ファイナルファンタジータクティック
Yeah, when they used 4 million polygons on a base in one of the cities, of course it's going to look great, right? Going good. Next to last day off, so slept in super later this morning. Nervous looking away face. Hey, you know what, Suno? If I can sleep in, I definitely like to sleep in. So no judgment for me. Before kids, if I didn't have to get up to like go to work or go to class for school or anything, I would regularly easily sleep in till like 2-3 in the afternoon. So yeah, there was actually one time I slept so long, like when I woke up, hubby told me it was 6 o'clock, I think 5 or 6 o'clock, and I felt like I had been sleeping so long. I asked him, AM? So yeah. Not as bad as 1.0, but goddamn 14's modern interface has too many flipping menus. Do you think so? I mean, maybe it's different if do you play on like a console? I'm guessing because like I don't feel like the menus in 14, at least on the PC version, are that bad. Like I personally feel like I've seen the interface, the menu interface for like I'm assuming the PlayStation version, with the blue bar there and you kind of go down the line that way. I've seen that. That to me is very like confusing a little bit. But totally do that all the time. I can get save. The good old, what year is it now exactly? So some buns sometime, keep pushing them, you'll see. Don't I feel like menus are poorly organized? Really? I don't know, maybe for me, like I don't have any keybinds set up outside of whatever it is on by default, so yeah, I don't know. I'm used to clicking on, the menu at the bottom there. If you have a keyboard, the menu is the same with PlayStation and PC. Is it? Oh, if you have a keyboard on PlayStation. Oh, okay, gotcha. You might have only one menu open at a time, but you can have so many open. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. The windows, the actual windows. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that could cause an issue, but at the same time, I do like that you can, if you want, have multiple windows open at the same time. I do like that option. But that's just me. I'm also one of those people that has like 50 tabs open on my browser at one time, thinking I'm going to go back to some of these tabs and end up not. So I'm probably not necessarily the best person. But it could be bothersome for some people, I guess, yeah. All right, let me continue.
の、アートディレクターを担当していました。 なので普段
No
は
undershaded rainbow.
少ない情報、
Not
な
when
るべ
I'm
く少ない情報や
streaming. Not when I'm
シンプルな
streaming.
表示を心がけているんですけれども、今回はカスタマイズ性というか、よりツール的な考え方で、いろんなプレイヤーがそれぞれ自分の好きなカスタマイズができるようにっていうことを普段よりも強く意識してます。まあやはり
Hey, it looks like an Ishgardian
バトル
soldier.
がテンポのスピーディーなテンポのゲームなので、
Like there's so much granular control. I feel like I'm
カー
regularly
ソル
having to
フォーカス
Google
を
FF14. Where
十
is
字キ
Option
ー
X?
十字キーで動かしな
Yeah,
が
I
ら
get
決定
that.
するっていう、
Well, like I was
そう
looking
い
for
う
the
操作性は
language
ちょっとゲームにならないだろうという
option
ところがあ
before,
って
so
まあ、かなり最初の頃にクロスホットバーっていうアクションを選択するインターフェースを考えたんですけれども、
the cross
ただ
hop bar.
このインターフェース自体は割と昔から他のゲームで自分自身作ったり
Yeah, to
使ったり
think
して
this
い
is
たものだ
what
ったんで、
1.0 looked like,
絶対それ
and
でいけるだろうなという思い
now
があ
what
り
we
ま
have
し
in
た。なので
2.0, it's
実はそこはあまり
looks
苦
like
労
a
していなかったり
completely
します。
different game,
まあ
especially in
例えば
combat.
表現方法が変わると必ず僕はこっちの方が良かったっていう話は来るんですね。例えばインベントリーは以前はテキストで表示されていたんですけれども、アイコンになると当然なんか似ていてよくわからないとか、なので両方欲しいっていう話は受けて、両方作るのは大変なんだよなっていうそういうところがありました。まあ、今でも ARR のリリースから積み残しの仕事リストみたいなのがあるんですけれども、まあ2年以上経って
Actually, my
今入る
CPU was
みたいな機
fine.
能もたまにあったりしま
Like,
す。
and my CPU was fine. It was. I noticed with my RAM, I had a lot of background processes that were running, and when I started going through some of those and like uninstalling a bunch, some applications, most of which were ASUS applications for like my motherboard and things like that, and it mostly had to do with like monitoring like different stats on the motherboard, or adjusting the RGB lights, RGB lights, and so I was like, okay, do I need this? Nope, because I can see the stats with this application. So I got rid of that, got rid of a bunch of stuff, and now the RAM usage is much lower because it was all running in the background unbeknownst to me. So yeah, it was like really bad. But my CPU usage was always like at most 34 to 40% at most when I'm streaming. Because I have an i7 something. I'd have to pull up my, CPU-Z or whatever, because I don't remember exactly. And it's overclocked. So it's, I think it's an 8-core, something like that. But yeah, it's a really good CPU. Like, I pretty much I consider not, the top of the line graphics card or RAM or CPU as of 2025, but it's still pretty high up there and should not have been having all those issues. So, took a random screenshot, posted in the channel with the same name. My screen legitimately looked like that once I dropped mic. Okay, I have to see screenshots. Yup. I've actually had my screen kind of look like this as well before, not gonna lie. Again, to me, that's not the windows aren't that big of an issue to me, mainly because you can minimize them. For me, it's always like the UI itself. But I can relate. Don't know why motherboard software is always such resource house. Yep. I don't know. Yeah, the only benefit to having the software for my motherboard was the automatic updates, like where I wouldn't have to go to the motherboard website to download the update for the motherboard. But it's like, okay, well, it's not really that convenient if I'm sacrificing all this, if it's needing to use all this RAM, you know, and it's causing me to have issues otherwise. So sad I find nothing confusing about those menus. I don't either. It is a lot of menus. It is. But again, I to each their own. Some people, like, obviously you do, like, it is a lot to have on your screen at one time. I don't think it was necessarily intended that everybody has it, all of it open on your screen at one time, but multitask a lot. So when I know what I'm looking for, I'm used to having multiple things up at a time when I'm not running content. Obviously, exactly, Susan. I'm the same way. All right, let me play.
バトルシステムをとにかく変更しないとコンテンツが作れない。
I heard とにかく which is anyway.
あまり良くないバトルシステムをベ
See, I know
ースに
certain
して、コンテンツを作ったとしてもコンテンツが面白くならない。だから順番としてはインターフェースを修正しながらバトルシステムを変更してやっとその先にコンテンツを作るっていうのが、まあ、順番としては僕は真っ当だと思った。当時のバトルシステムも当時は15人でパーティーが組めてあってしかもマジックポイント MP の管理っていうものがほぼなかったので当時の
Yes! That's the typing without hitting the chat window first. Oh my god, that does bother me. Like, I always have to remember how to hit enter.
MP がゼロにならない。延々ケアルがして OK。で他の魔法いらないよねじゃあ。とにかく当時は15人で一つのモンスターを殴りまくって回復しまくってっていうすごい大雑把なゲームだったのでこれを戦略的なバトルシステム計算式に変えていかないとコンテンツが面白くならない。だから UI を直しながらバトルシステムを変更してでそれらの準備をしながら最も重要だと思ってたのはファイナルファンタジーエレメントっていうものをとにかく入れていくことっていうのが次のというか最も大きな課題だっていうふうに思ってました。なぜなら当時ジョブもなかった。ナイトもいない。ブラックメイジもいない。ホワイトメイジもいない。これはファイナルファンタジーなのか。
See, I didn't play long enough to get a chocobo, so I didn't know you couldn't ride chocobos.
一体何なんだこのゲーム。だから僕らがコンテンツとして入れていかなきゃいけなかったのはやっぱりイフリートやそのガルーダいわゆる召喚獣って一般的に呼ばれているものとのボスバトルを入れていかなきゃいけないと思ったしチョコボに乗れないなんて話にならないから
So the joke about having RPG, LBG.
何よりジョブがないのも FF じゃない少なくとも僕は FF だと思わないのでだったら
Oh yeah, the Ruth Bader Ginsburg
っていうところがでもそれもやっぱりさっき言ったようにインターフェースとバトルシステムを煽ってなければいいものにはならないのでまあだから回収をやりながらきちんと仕様を作ってそれを一つずつクリアしていくっていうのを中盤以降は続けてそこからやっぱり
Even 11 job system, you had classes to find what you could do. In fact, you could basically build your own class in 14. 1.0 Alien.
あれは僕らもすごい励まされましたね。やっぱりちゃんと面白いものを作っていけばみんなプレイをしてくれるっていうのも数字の上からもよく見えたので当時の7つ一気にリリースされた7つのジョブパッチナンバー忘れちゃったけど7つのジョブがいっぺんに実装されたんですけどたった一人のゲームデザイナーが作ったんで
The team had their sights set on what needed to be changed and how they were going to do it. For the first time in years, they were feeling hopeful, and even better, players were finally starting to respond with positivity. But right as they were settling into this new reality and finding their rhythm, disaster struck.
Oh, I remember this.
For 6 minutes, Japan shook. A 9.0 earthquake had struck 200 miles northeast of Tokyo, and a resulting tsunami devastated coastal regions. What followed was a humanitarian and infrastructural disaster that can be barely comprehended. While the country rallied to help those affected, Tokyo suffered aftershocks and frequent electrical blackouts. I asked Yoshida-san if he'd like to share how this had affected the team.
まあ東京もそうは言ってもすごい揺れたので、
I mean, it's a 9.0. That's
まあ当
huge.
日はね会社に泊まった方が安全だって言って帰
Wow.
らないでずっとニュースを見てるっていう人たちもいたし、やっぱり東北に家族とかね親戚とかいるスタッフも当然いたので、まあもう正直言うともう開発どころではなかったのは確かにそうですね。で開発なんか優先すべきじゃないと思うので、やっぱりみんな開発者の前に人なので、
Wow.
まあ日本中電力が足りなくなっていたので、まあ本当に些細なのかもしれないけどサーバーを全部落とそう、まあ少しでも協力できることがあれば
Wow.
っていうことで、プレイヤーの皆さんにも申し訳ないんですけど、
I honestly, I
サーバーを
don't
一気に
know if I
止め
could
ますっていう
see
話をして、
any business
そんな時期
in
で
the
したね。
States being willing to do
ただ
that.
サーバーの稼働を再開してからプレイヤーの方からまあお手紙をいただいたりしたんですけど、エオルゼアの中で遠くにいる友達の無事が確認できた、エオルゼアがあったから電話も通じない、連絡の手段がなかったところ、エオルゼアの中にログインしてきてくれたことで、
Wow.
無事だったっていうのが分かった。逆にその周りの人たちの情報っていうのも分かったっていうお話をいくつかいただいて、まあ電力が足りなければね当然そのサーバーなんて落とせばいいかなと思うんですけど、そうじゃない限りは続けるっていうこともエオルゼアを維持しておくっていうことも一つのなんかこうサポートなのかなって思った機会でもありましたね、その時は。だから続けてくれてありがとうって言われたんですよ、ファイナルファンタジー14を。開発で、まあ、あとは
Jeez.
最も大きかったのは実はイフリートの次に戦うボスはリヴァイ
Remember
アさんの
service
予
shutting down
定
for
で、
days back
リヴァイ
then?
アさんをかなりの速度で作ってたんですけど、
It's always so
とてもじゃない
telling
けど
with Yoshi,
リリー
his
スなん
meter
かで
changes
きない
drastically
って
talking about
いう
people on
話で、
Steam.
だからイフリートの後モーグリが実装されているのが
The
それ
compassion
が理
that
由です。
he
あ、
clearly
急いでモ
has
ーグリを作り
is
直した、
very, very touching.
企画し直したので、いやそんなことはなかったですよ。みんなやっぱりそれぞれのあの時期まあ、会社に来れない人たちもまあ、何日か会社も休みにしてるんで、ただどっちかっていうと自分たちにできることをやろうっていうみんな感じだった。じゃあ全員で福島に行って何か僕らが活動することって意味があるのか、あれだけたくさんの人たちが押しかけてる中でだったら僕らはなんだろう、彼らが落ち着いた時にゲームを楽しく遊べるように、僕らは結局ゲーム作るしか脳がないので、まあ、ゲームを作り続けるのが結局何よりなのかもっていう、こういう話はしなかったですけど、みんなそういう感じで復帰してきてましたよ、仕事に。
Jeez. I did that with a friend in recent Texas floods, not through FF though. Yeah, the Texas floods were
Over the coming months, the team
really
would release
bad.
patch after patch for 1.0. 1.17 introduced 8-player parties and more stable net.
Sorry, let me pause that for a second. Square Enix suspended services to conserve electricity in Japan. Services were originally planned to be offline for at least a week, and subscribers were not billed for April. Yeah, that I feel is something that is inherent to, or has a lot to do with the Japanese culture. Because I couldn't imagine any American-based company being willing to do that. Predominantly for the sole reason of it would impact their their profits. Which I find that so admirable, and it honestly, it just kind of makes me love not just the game more, but like Square Enix and Yoshi P even more. Like, all that happened just before Leviathan was meant to be released, so they changed to a different primal. Wow. Yeah, could you imagine Leviathan coming out after something like that? Fukushima is an engineering case study now too, as it should be. As it should be. Like, yeah, Fukushima just... I've watched documentaries about the Fukushima disaster. Yeah, it's just... Anywho, let me rewind a little bit here. Turns out that respecting your players makes people like you. What? You don't say. Oh, crap, I just noticed. I think my kids might have been in my chair because my patch is gone. Where's my patch? No! Oh, I found it. I would have been freaking out if I couldn't find my magnetic patch. Okay, we're good. Aaliyah, hello! Thank you. Hope I'm overly addicted to K-pop Demon Hunter music. Nothing wrong with some K-pop. Nothing wrong. Heard the ADHD panic tone familiar with myself. It would have bothered me. It really would have. Because although I just realized I'm not actually playing my Paladin predominantly right now, and I probably should swap out my patch, but we'll worry about that another time. At least this time, my kids did not mess with my keyboard. Now you're a fan of K-pop, really? But the music in this movie is chef's kiss. You're cheaper, and now your chair. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's, Aaliyah, welcome in. Thank you again. We are watching part 2 of the Final Fantasy XIV no-clip documentary, so if you were just tuning in. So, yeah, let's continue. Oh, my keyboard, gotcha.
Over the coming months, the team would release patch after patch for 1.0. 1.17 introduced 8-player parties and more stable network infrastructure. 1.18 dropped in June 2011 and was a huge patch that made the game much more playable. Level caps lowered for story quests. It added grand companies, class adjustments, instant dungeons, and auto attack. Yes, would you believe this game still didn't have auto attack?
Not played to
it
this
featured
point.
a more user-friendly map interface and also scrapped the controversial fatigue system.
And so we need to take this concept that Yoshi-san has created, make it fit with the current world, write stories around it, make the transition seem seamless, and then in the new world, make it so that there's still some connection with that old world that will be understood by those core players, but won't alienate new players. It won't be something like, oh, you didn't play that old, the stuff in 1.0, so you're going to be completely lost, because we don't want to do that either. We want to get new players to come that didn't play the original one, and we don't want to have them have to play the original to understand this one.
Which I think they were very successful
trying to work the story that
at doing.
It was challenging, but it was a lot of fun. We got to try a lot of things. We had a lot of freedom, then especially on the 1.x stuff, because in a sense, it would only be released, seen for a few months, and then it would be gone forever. And so, on one hand, that's really exciting because we can do whatever we want. We can create these crazy stories, have these crazy characters, all of these crazy situations, and go, balls to the wall. But on the other hand, we're working day and night on something that only a few thousand people are going to see and will be gone in 6 months. I really think,
insane.
I look back at it now, I think we did a lot of our best work during that one point. And it's sad that no one is ever going to see that. Maybe, you know, there's some videos up on YouTube where people can still go back and check them out. But
Right.
a lot of, you know, some of the best stories, some of the most crazy stuff went on during that 1.x period because it was pretty much no holds barred. Anything can happen. We had like crazy cults, and you had like, you know, people from the Garlean Empire. There was like propaganda, giant dragons and machines, and it was just
See, I didn't see any of that.
in type of situation there, and it was just really a lot of fun.
1.19
So, like,
signified the
like,
one-year
feel the other
anniversary.
adopted
Players
mother?
finally got personal
Yes.
chocobos, and in the distance, one light in the night sky burnt slightly brighter, a sign of things to come.
At the very first time, it was just some rumor between players. Oh, is it getting bigger? No, I don't think so.
This was also when Square Enix announced that an entirely new version of the game had been in development since January, and that current players would receive copies of it for free. They also announced that players' character data and progress would be transferred to this new version, what they were then calling version 2.0. A roadmap for patches was outlined, and it was announced that monthly fees would be
Some
reinstated as of
being
January
stuff legend
2012. As an incentive for
versus
players
stuff
to
you've
keep
lived.
playing
It's a
while the
clever
fees were
approach.
introduced,
Yeah.
they announced Legacy Campaign, which rewarded players who paid for at least 3 months of service with permanently reduced monthly fees. Those players would also get an exclusive Chocobo mount, while as a thank you for their support during the redevelopment, their names would be featured in the credits of the new game.
で2011年10月14日にそのレルムリボーンっていう14を全く新しいゲームとして作り直してますっていう発表を同時にすることでどうなるこのままアップデートしていくんじゃないの一体どうなるのこの先
I love how
楽し
they
かったですよ
how they do that.
1.2 was the final patch of
I love
2011. It saw all the servers renamed, while the moon Dalamud now seemed larger in the sky. 1.21 came in March 2012, introducing a new job
They
system
did a mixed
and
job
2
at it,
new
good in some
dungeons.
places, better in others.
1.22 followed in April. Dalamud grew closer, and now some players are
Oh.
beginning to have nightmares. Ominous dreams greet players who log into the game while at an inn. The community all the while trying to figure this out. Is the moon going to destroy the world? Then how will player data be saved in 2.0? They wouldn't have to wait long for answers. That summer, a trailer
Man, I
revealed that
missed
2.0
out.
would be titled A Realm Reborn, and Yoshida-san conducted numerous interviews explaining the future of the game and the features players can expect. On September 12, 2012, the final patch for 1.0 was released. The game updates to 1.23b, and with it comes an enormous Dalamud,
God.
its mechanical outer shell now in full view. Players now realizing that this world didn't have long left. On November 1st, 2012, a final in-game battle began. Square Enix made entry free for the final week of the game, while a haunting song can be heard playing on the wind across the entire realm. While the server struggled to deal with the load, players got together with their friends one last time,
My
as the development team in
God.
Japan spammed enemies outside capital cities. One group of players outside of
Yo,
Goda has become
I've seen
legendary,
this.
attempting to protect the city with what we now call the Great Gobu Wall.
Yep. My God.
Right before Dalmud hit LVL, we had to do some chaotic situation to the existing world. So what we decided to do is to spawn the strong enemies at the near the main cities. Even when I popped the very strong, I mean,
I think how they ended it at
Manticore
1.0 was
or the
nothing
Mobile
but
or
phenomenal.
the giant
I
monsters,
agree. I
players
agree.
kill instantly. Yeah, instantly. Yeah, just snap. So, oh Jesus. So, you killed my monster again. So, what we can do is just keep spawning the lots of monsters, and then in very late night when I was doing, keep spawning the monsters. The one programmer just, I've never talked to him before, but just coming down to my desk and then just give me a bit of paper with some numbers. Which numbers I can understand. This is the number of the certain monster.
Okay.
I can type in so that I can spawn a very new, stronger monster. Thank you very much. So that was a very fun moment.
You're like playing God.
That's
At
funny.
first, I felt like God. Hey players, can you beat my monsters? But no. I was very weak God.
They were gone.
Yeah, they were God.
So it was then, on Sunday, November
Great
11th,
Google Walls,
2012,
lower now in
just over a
14,
year
yeah.
after Final Fantasy XIV was originally launched, with Dalamud hanging in the sky, that the servers were finally turned off. And as they did, a trailer dropped, showing players what was to become of their old home.
My god. Need to look up the outfits Fox Clan dressed up as. I will have to. Every end marks a new beginning.
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, you had something that not a lot of people liked, and everyone wanted to forget about it. So rather than
Bahamut
just taking that
angry, right?
and doing it over,
Say don't
and just
underestimate players, my
reimagining it,
dude.
why not destroy that and start over? If we leave too much of that original core there, then it will just linger on as that kind of cancer that, will always bring us back to that failure. Why not just clean the slate? But on the other hand, and this is where, things kind of got complicated, is that, no matter how bad the reviews were and how many people bought the game but then left the game, there was still this core of players in both Japan and, Europe, North America, that were passionate about the game.
I really
In
wish
the
I
state that it
stuck
was,
out.
They were passionate about the
Or
game.
I
They were
stuck it
passionate
out
about the
in
series
1.0.
and their characters that they had created and were now living in this MMO. And so, it would have been easy to just say, okay, bye guys, But if you do that, then you've basically alienated the only group that stuck with you, for all of those years. When everyone else is slamming the game and talking about how bad it is, I mean, those guys were troopers. They would go on the forums. They were defending, the development team when a lot of times we didn't deserve defending. So that idea to wipe the slate clean, but not make it something completely new, make it something that was connected in some way,
Which I
to
think
that,
is so
to,
brilliant.
the old game.
I
The
think
decision,
that's
players should have
genius.
gone to, okay, let's, bring down Dalamud, destroy the planet, destroy the realm, but then bring it back. Figuring out a way to make that happen within the current story. Make it feel natural. Make it feel like that was always the plan. Was the biggest challenge, I think.
It didn't
The team at Square Enix
come
have
off
worked
like it was a
themselves to
big
the
challenge.
bone, not only recreating Final Fantasy XIV in A Realm Reborn, but also by dedicating time and money to ensuring that 1.0 players felt part of that
Sucks I was
story.
kicked from the server
The
during
moon,
that trailer.
Dalamud, had crashed into the world of Eorzea. That world was gone forever. And only one question remained. What was going to rise out of its ashes?
Oh, now we know. It's also worth mentioning that the players who were online when the service went offline were shown the trailer before being logged out. Oh, right. So it wasn't even a go to his YouTube link. That is amazing. I'm so glad my husband got me to beta test with this with him. Watch it launch and start playing from the beginning. Loved the game from then to now so freaking much. Yeah. Like, I am, like, beating myself up, honestly, like, with, not sticking it out more than the month and a half that I played 1.0. It's like, I could have experienced all that myself. They were standing in Eorzea and saw what happened to themselves. Wow. Playing this game 1.0 and getting to experience it was such an amazing memory that will always stick with me forever. Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. 6 minutes left of the Subathon, you guys. We got 6 minutes left on the clock. Oh my god. Well, 6.5. All right. I guess this one's only 26 minutes. So should we continue and finish out the documentary series? Plenty of time left. It wasn't poor till the end of the month. Toss things. You're good, Aaliyah. You're good. I totally get it. This has been fun, though. This has been fun. Alrighty, let's continue. I believe I have it set. Okay, cool. Alrighty. God, I want to visit Japan
Hello
so
and
bad.
welcome to the final part of our fantastical tale. We sit on the eve of the rebirth of Square Enix's new world. Almost exactly 3 years after the original catastrophic launch, Eorzea was going to be getting a second chance. But this time, everybody knew it wasn't going to be getting a third.
Once Dalamud had struck, Yoshida-san moved the 1.x patch team into the main team working on A Realm Reborn, taking lessons from contemporary MMOs, feedback from players over the 1.x phase, and elements that worked from the original version. They crafted a modern Final Fantasy XIV set in a vibrant world that reflected the energy of the franchise. And for Yoshida-san and some other members of the team, this was going to be a very public thing, as they took the short train ride from the office in Shinjuku to Shibuya to take part in a very special launch event.
その渋谷のイベントへ向かうために朝電車に乗ってた。で少しリハーサルを当然やらなきゃいけないので、少し早めに家を出て、いよいよ発売日かって思いながらその電車に乗っていたら、ちょうどそのドアの近くに立ってたんですよ。そしたらそのドアの僕は右側に立ってたんだけど、左側に立っていた男の子、多分大学生ぐらいだと思うんだけど、緑の綺麗な男の子がずっと僕のところに寄ってきて、小声で「吉田さんですよね、本当に発売おめでとうございます」プレイヤーですって言われたんですよ。でそんな状況でそのイベントを始めて、でみんなでそのここまで来る話をステージでしていて、最後マイクが渡ってきて話をしようとしたら、その朝そう言われたことをちょっと思い出しちゃって、いやいろいろあったなって思ったら、言葉に詰まっちゃった瞬間にその来てたプレイヤーたち、お客さんたちがこう頑張れって言われちゃって、もう昨日もちょっと話したように MMO って発売してもそれがゴールじゃないスタートなので、なんかあんまり感傷に浸ってる暇なんて本来ないんだけど、思わずこうプレイヤーにこう頑張れって言われたせいで泣けてきちゃって、
I kind of really love how emotional he's
恥ずかしかったで
getting.
すね。
運営を続けていこうと思います。本当にありがとうございます。そしてこれからもどうぞよろしくお願いします。
I know it was like way back then, but I feel like I gotta give claps for that. Wow. Wow. IGN.
Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn is a great MMORPG experience
Yeah.
on both PC and PlayStation 3. Grounded in tradition and learning from the lessons of the games that preceded it, it thrives on the strengths of its excitingly varied and flexible class system and highly mobile combat.
The game's rough launch
1
is mostly
minute.
over, but you still might have to contend with login errors. but this is, by and large, a very good massively multiplayer game, filled with lots of stuff to do, gorgeous vistas to behold, and lots of adorable narrative touches.
The challenge ahead for Square is to achieve the delicate balance of questing, dungeons, and fates for the second half of the leveling process, as well as it has the first. But considering the stunning
8.6,
reversal
nice.
of fortune that Square has achieved here, it seems like anything
30
is
seconds!
possible.
So what was it like then on your end after, you know, years of working on this game, having the launch, basically being required to work on 2 separate games at the same time, patching one and then building an entirely new one? That was the secret for a large part of it.
Oh my god! Connie, thank you for the 5 gifted! Wow! We have 30 seconds left. Holy crap! Congrats, Lordly King, Quicksilver, Light Dash, Salvador, and Cat81. Congrats! Oh my god, Les, that's right, Les said not today, timer.
Drop it.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Connie, I have to add you to the board. Anonymous, thank you for the 10 gifted. Holy crap. Congrats, Keith, Kranisar, Hansiel, Seki, Annie, Med? I don't want to butcher names, so I'm sorry if I do. Ricochet, Aomi, Riri Susi, and SimGirl26. All right, congrats. Okay, well, let me grab my, hang on. Let me grab my whiteboard thing. Dry erase marker, that's it. So I put it away because the cat was eating it. So let me add you to the board. And knock over my headphones. Again. Is it it's wrapped around my chair. That's why. Well, that was unexpected. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so I was right. ISNNIE with the 5 subs. And then Anonymous with the 10. So we're up to 20. Okay, well that was unexpected. There shall be no rest for you, streamer. Oh my god. Have my GG message already and everything. Yeah, what? You must have heard the hands of chat. We decided to faith usurpers of destiny. Welcome to Streamer Pal. Oh my god. Alright, well now we have another hour on the timer. And we are now only 13 subs away from the next giveaway. So, yay! Alright, should I continue or should I wait? Anyone else want to chime in? Yay! Okay, I think we're good. Alright, thank you again. That was unexpected. But, yay! Alright, let's... Connie, thank you so much. You are now on the board with the 5 subs. Go, level 4! Wait, what? Moving to level 5? Did I miss something? I thought it was ending. I must have missed it. Level 5! Okay, I was wrong. Enjoy the rest of this, dog. I will. I will. I am actually like really enjoying this, and I'm like wanting to beat myself up for not sticking out with 1.0, but I had no idea that that they were letting people come back entirely for free at the very end of 1.0. I had no idea. I totally would have been there if I had known. But okay, let's continue. Especially now we've got another hour on the timer. Let me rewind it just a little bit, because I was not expecting that.
Working on this game, having the launch, basically being required to work on 2 separate games at the same time, patching one and then building an entirely new one, almost in secret for a large part of it, to then see, like, what was it like reading reviews and reading message boards when people were like, oh fuck, they did it.
Chaz decided level 5 train, witness our power for your sanity.
I mean, not as surprised, because again, it was definitely different. You know, in those months before releasing the original, I mean, I knew that the game wasn't in good shape, and so it's kind of, you're lying to yourself, trying to say, no, this is going to be good, they're going to like this part, they're going to like this part, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. But with
I will say, I did kind of like the mining system.
I mean, you're playing it, like, enjoying it, you know, but there's still that little bit in the back of your mind that's like, you know, and it's what we were told, is that once the game has been reviewed, even if you try to rebuild it, everyone's going to remember the old. They're not going to look at the new. And Metacritic never forgets. When 14 came out, the original, and it was
a little crazy here also.
Like, okay, I think, you know, I'm a hardcore offline Final Fantasy guy.
But crazy makes things a little more
then,
fun,
okay,
in my
it's
opinion.
Terrible. See, I knew it. It's terrible. They're not going to want to come back for a second time. It's like, no, I already played that. It was terrible. And so there was just this
that was me.
Even if it's a really great game, no one's going to play it. They're just going to like brush it off because it's the bad Final Fantasy Online that I tried, you know, in beta and it sucked, so I'm not going to play it anymore. And
yeah, I was very reluctant.
Wow, it was just. I mean, servers.
And now I feel like an idiot.
Not breaking, but like servers getting so packed with people in those first few days, and then seeing the reviews come in, and you know, they saved, and then they start saying things like, you know, you saved the franchise, and you know, you saved the series, and I don't know, remembering what it was like, you know, at their launch of 1.0, and then just being able to, because who gets to re-experience a bad launch?
Yeah,
it's something you don't get in the game industry. And
especially,
and I'm so happy.
And we did, and it was a great experience to be able to say, it was just that vindication of like all of that extra work that we had put in.
Thank you, Tabitha. Thank you.
Subathon had promised us, if we worked hard and we did this right, that in a year and a half's time, you know, we can do this. And a lot of people didn't believe him, and you know, a normal person probably wouldn't believe him. But I mean, maybe that's why we were able to do it, because all of the abnormals remained and made something that was, you know, literally impossible happen.
I'm just going to pause it here real quick so I can catch up here. It didn't help that I was in my I've sworn off MMO phase after NC Soft murdered City of Heroes 2. Ah, yes. Hello, Tabitha. Welcome, welcome. Tabitha, we literally had like, I think 15 seconds or less on the timer, and then out of nowhere, just boom. Missed all the Hildy from 1.0. But I hope you had a fun time at the house party. Funny you should mention party. So I just saved the stream from ending at 50. I know, yes. Oh my gosh, what an appropriate emote. What an appropriate emote. That's funny. Eternal, hello. What do you mean, Koji? Normal is in the eye of the beholder, and normal is just sitting on the washer, dryer, and dishwasher. True. Agreed. Seems to like give sub leader. That you are Tabitha. I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to top you. But welcome, Tabitha and Eternal. Welcome. we are finishing up the no clip documentary series for 14. Last part, actually. So, alrighty, hitting play. I guess it did have fun, though everyone started getting stupid, so decided to leave. That's a good reason to leave.
やっぱりサーバーがあまりにもその混雑してその遊べない、せっかくパッケージをお金を出して買ってきたのにゲームが遊べないとは何事だ、まあ、オンラインゲームだから当然サーバーに繋がらないと遊べないので、なんか評価とか以前の問題でその買ってもらったのに遊べない状況を作ってること自体がその僕にとってはショック、まあ、あんなに来るとはもちろん思ってなかったっていうのも要因ですけど、だから評価云々の前にまずちゃんとゲームに接続して遊べるようにしなきゃっていうことばっかりが当時の1ヶ月半ぐらい出荷を停止したりとか販売を停止したりとか、
It could be
これしか
entertaining.
全然覚えてないですね。
With most other genres, this would be the part of the story where we fade to black and roll credits, but such luxuries don't exist in the world of massively multiplayer online games.
True.
In fact, after the release of A Realm Reborn, or 2.0 as they call it internally, the team applied the same content-rich patching schedule they had undertaken with 1.0, releasing a significant 2.x patch to the game every 3 to 4 months. Over the next 2 years, these patches progressed the story of ARR, added in epic raids and new modes such as 72-player PvP battles. But just like before, while the team was working on these 2.x patches, they were concurrently building an updated version of the game, the first expansion pack, Heavensward.
2014年の10月9月10月ぐらいかな、開発チームにも吉田さん申請したら楽になるって言ってませんでしたっけってバカ MMO これだけ巨大な規模の MMO は最初のエクスパンションパック出すところまでがスタートダッシュなんだよって言ってごめんねって
Well, I mean, it was what was in our minds was, you know,
Maybe
not
not your scene.
having
That's
another
fair.
letdown. Don't take for granted that the rebuild was a success. We can't just expect our users to say, "Oh, they're going to release expansion, so we can do whatever we want, and doesn't matter. They'll buy it. Ha ha ha." You know, there was none of that sense. One good thing that came out of the failed launch is that it's instilled into, you know, the developers, all of the developers' minds that, you know, we have to always strive to be better. We can't, you know, let our guard down. It's in everyone's mind, and it's always lurking back there. We don't want to repeat that, and because of that, everyone is like always on the top of their game.
Is that still there even now? Because it's been 3.5 years.
Well, I mean, yeah, the old guard, yes, we all have that. We all have that. But it's not all the old guard anymore. People have moved off onto other projects. Some people have left the company to go freelance, you know, explore new opportunities. A lot of new people have come in. And so a lot of people, yeah, don't remember, you know, what happened in 1.0 because they weren't
summer
there.
children.
That's right. Exactly. And, you know, us old-timers can tell them, I went right back in my day. And they'll be like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay,
and, you know,
Grandpa.
sometimes it does feel like that. There's always the chance that, you know, you can just get too full of yourself and not do 100%, not learn from your mistakes, and that, you know, the community was like, no, we're done. And, you know, we were lucky to be given a second chance. We were really lucky to have that second chance actually succeed. I don't know, third time, I don't know if I want to, you know, press my luck any further. It's not a good, fun situation to be in. The things that I've learned over these past 7-8 years working on 11, the original and the new and the expansions, is something that I'm going to carry with me to all future projects, as it will with, I mean, all of the other devs that have done that. A piece of that Final Fantasy XIV 1.0, a piece of that, you know, ARR and the expansions will be with all of them.
Sequence where everyone's playing, obviously a hunt train. Okay.
You know, hopefully they'll be able to use that in all their future projects.
Heavensward was another win for the team. Critically praised and loved by the community, it helped push cumulative subscriptions for the game beyond 5 million.
Wow.
In fact, the amount of players in Eorzea has kept rising.
当然上がり下がりはあります。上がり下がりをしながら少しずつ右へ上がっていくっていうのが、まああんまり他の MMO ではない曲線なのかもしれないですけど、とにかくゲームデザインでずっとこのファイナルファンタジー14というゲームをプレイし続けていなければついていけなくなるとか、その一度やめてしまったら戻れないっていうふうに絶対にならないようにっていうのが14のゲームデザインの根幹にある。なぜなら今本当にみんな忙しい。一つのゲームだけになんだろう、毎日毎日、なんだログインし続けられるわけじゃない。それはもともと MMO が大好きな僕ですらそうなので、そう考えた時に遊びたい時に遊んでメジャープレイが来たら一気に遊んで、少し落ち着いて他のゲームを遊んだり、家族サービスをしたりで、またメジャーが来たらそれでいいと思ってるし、これからの MMO はそうじゃないと多分やっていけない。でやっぱり大きくゲーム1本分の新しい体験が来た時、全員集合して最新のファイナルファンタジーをプレイしてもらいたい。だからそれが基本ベースにあるので、やっぱりそのパッチの間で上がり下がりはする。ただ評判を聞いてずっと増え続けていくっていうのが理想だと思ってるし、14はそれで
Exactly.
ただもっともっと遊んでほしい。
That makes me want to play it more, to be
思ってる
honest.
のでチャレンジをまだまだ続けたいとは思います。
Because that's like that concept is
the latest
the
expansion pack, Stormblood, comes hot on the heels of 2 years worth of 3.x patches, which have added fresh storylines and features to Heavensward. With it comes increased level caps, new dungeons, jobs, raids, zones, and some changes to the battle system. Stormblood will also mark the end of the game's lifetime on the PlayStation 3, but of course in the intervening years, the team has since launched the game on the PlayStation 4. Final Fantasy XIV had been a financial disaster for Square Enix. Subscriptions were turned off for most of the 1.x era, and the company poured significant funds and trust into the team tasked with its rebirth. The importance of this franchise to the company is mirrored by its importance to its players and of course the development team. This is a group of people who have dedicated years into ensuring that this game came back from the dead. Yoshida-san says he only needs about 4 hours sleep a night. I asked him about his social life. He says he doesn't really remember anything except work. He speaks fondly of those players that stuck with the team, those warriors of light that were saved at the end of 1.0. His respect for fans of this game and all Final Fantasy fans is clear to see. The realm of Eorzea is totally different now. A bustling, vibrant place full of stories, quests and adventurers. A world expanded upon even more with the release of Stormblood. But the old world, the story of 1.0, the fall of Dalamud and the people who survived the cataclysm will always live on. Those who were there, be them player or developer, will forever be bound together by that experience.
Instead of a lot of games will create, you know, these myths for their games, we have a myth that actually happened, but because it happened so long ago and only a few people saw it, most of the new players now, they look back and it's like, did it really happen? What is this battle with the White Raven and Riven Road? And it was just this grand battle, you know, all different levels and this, you know, dimensional rifts, and it sounds like an actual myth, but it's like, it's not just a story we made up for this, you know, it's actually happened. And you know, as the game progresses and new players come on, I mean, it's further and further back in history that this really cool thing happened. And so, I mean, that visual works cutscene.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I remember, watching it and just like, you know, goosebumps all over. I mean, I'm watching with all of these other, you know, like the directors and producers and, you know, the director of the visual works, and we're all sitting there and they're all watching it, and I'm just watching, and like I've got like tear in my eyes, like, oh, yeah, it's dust. And I mean, it was that powerful because it kind of encompassed not only, you know, what the character went through, it was an image of what we as developers had done as well. At the beginning, we're all, let's do this. It's going to be an adventure. We're like that first cutscene where, with the party that goes out and they have their guild leave and they go out and they fight the
I
Murloc.
remember this trailer. This trailer really got me
and then
excited
the release hits you
for 14
and you're down
1.0.
And then you have that cutscene where it's just like everyone's working together to make something new, and then it failed, but no, it didn't fail, and you're just, and all of the memories of the past years, the good and the bad, kind of all come together, and just so overwhelming, and that's pretty much the reaction then when we finally release it to the public that we got. I mean, so many people. I just remember the forums, checking out the forums that day. I mean, people were just like, I've been in tears all day. I've watched it 10 times, and to see that,
wow.
that everyone felt the same way. It wasn't just the development team. It's that you have this hardcore group of very, very loyal fans that they believed in the game. We believed in the game. We stuck together. We were able to build this new thing that's not just for us, but it's opening up the doors for a whole new audience. But remember, we were there first. We're the ones that that stood by it, and we're the ones that did this. And they have the pride in that. Those players, those warriors of light that were the before Meteor guys. Yoshida-san in interviews will always talk about those people that supported us, and we couldn't have done it. I mean, it sounds so cliche. Oh, we couldn't have done it without your support. Literally, we could not have done it. Literally, we could not have done it. I mean, if those people hadn't remained, we just would like, no, let's forget it. We're not going to do it. We wouldn't have put as much effort in. It would have just been, okay, yeah, whatever. That's just free to play.
Back when 1.0 came out, and could you have imagined that
I think the 12 nut
4
lactose
years later
intolerant.
you'd be in a fan event with thousands of people in Germany?
No.
Oh my God!
Imagine that.
His
I mean,
outfit is
one day,
amazing!
yeah, we were, always saying one
That was
day
amazing.
we want to run a big fun event. We were, actually.
Oh my God,
have a
I can't
huge
wait to go to a fan fest.
in the future.
I
at that
cannot
time,
wait.
but actually, yeah, we made it. So yeah, that was really great.
Some dreams come true.
Yes, yes.
So at least for me, can't bring myself not to like Dawn Trail, at least
自分
from
スクエア長いんで
understanding
すけ
that
れど
it's a
も
new story in game.
あんまり変な言い方ですけど、
Yeah.
会社に対して帰属意識というか、なんかそこはあまりなくてですね、やっぱりゲーム作るって誰と一緒に作るかがすごく大切で、そこが一番重要だなと思っているんで、今回のプロジェクトは本当に組んでみたいというスタッフと組んで、すごく大きなことがやれて、すごい楽しかったし楽しいですねって感じではい。
Wow.
まあ強調したいことがあるとすれば、その初日に 1.0 の話をしてましたけど、誰か一人もしくはデベロップメントチームがということではなくて、やっぱり今でも本当に会社自体の大きな過ちが全ての悪い部分がファイナルファンタジー14で出てしまったっていう、まあそれはリリースって意味のデータではなくて、それが全て爆発したのがファイナルファンタジー14のオリジナルバージョンだったんじゃないかって本当に強く思ってるので、でも今まあ14のリバンプを会社全体としてやって15がリリースできて、スクエニは少しずつ変わってきたと思ってるし、もっと変わらなきゃいけないと思ってる。もしかすると少し安心してる人たちも今いるのかもしれないけど、まだまだ変わらなきゃいけないと思ってるので、なんかそのあたりがうまく伝わってるといいなとは思います。これはなんだろう、スクエアエニックスっていう会社が作るゲームに期待してもらってる人が世界中にたくさんいると思うんですけど、僕もそうだったから、でもまだまだスクエアエニックスってこのレベルじゃないじゃん、もっと上いけるじゃんって思ってくれてるはずなので、そのためにはもっと変わらなきゃいけないし、チャレンジもしなきゃいけないと思ってるので、そういった要素も今回のそのお話でうまく伝わってくれると 嬉しいかなとは思います。僕らはそういうつもりでやってますっていうメッセージが少しでも、ね、出ていけばいいなとは。プレイヤーの皆さんと会社が望めばそうなってると思いますし、プレイヤーの皆さんや会社が他のゲームを作れって望んでくれれば他のゲーム作ってるかもしれないですし、両方一緒に同時にやってるかもしれないし、僕は少なくともスクエアエニックスって今会社の、スタッフで自分の会社なわけではないので、やっぱプレイヤーの皆さん、ファンの皆さんがスクエアエニックスに何を期待するのかっていうのを会社がどう考えるかだと僕は思ってるんで、まあ、もちろん自分で作ってみたいゲームがないわけじゃもちろんないですけど、まあ、好きなものを作りたいならね、会社辞めて自分で会社作ればって思っちゃうんで、まあ望まれる限りは頑張ろうと思いますけど、ただそろそろねプロデューサーとディレクターのどっちかは誰かやってくんねえかなって思いますけどね。
Doing all that, wow.
The tale of the death and rebirth of Final Fantasy XIV Online is a cautionary tale
again.
in
I wish I
corporate
could.
hubris. It's a story about the power of humility, respect, and unity. A fun story for those of us who knew nothing about it, cherished times for those who were fortunate enough to be there when it all happened, and a wonderful reminder of something we come across so often in life, the idea that reality can often be even more amazing than the fantasy.
Oh my god. That was really good. Really wish would have known about 1.0 and been able to experience it knowing what I know now, just knowing how much more of an impact this game would have had on me combined with yeah, exactly. And then Yoshida-san made 16. Did he? One Yelly, welcome in. He's hot. Yoshida-san, I agree. Ulta 84. Thank you. There we go. Let me pause that. I don't speak French all that well, but I do know merci. Thank you. That was, wow. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Wow. I am, that was a lot more than I expected out of the documentary. It does make me kind of like disappointed that I didn't stick out or stick through 1.0 longer than like the month and a half I played. So, but I'm glad I'm playing now even more. He did. He brought out 16 too. Oh my god. See, I definitely have to play 16. I definitely have to play 16 now. Yoshida-san was in charge of 16. Soken was in charge of the music. Really? Bunch of creative business unit 3 was involved, which I partly blame for how Dawn Trail turned out. I mean, so far I haven't disliked Dawn Trail. There's only been that one part that I was kind of like, okay, I'm not as much of a fan of this quest line, but other than that, I haven't outright disliked the story so far. No worry to try to speak English. Have a good stream. Thank you, appreciate it. And thanks for dropping in. Yoshi P was the producer. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. That was such a good documentary. Kind of wish I watched it sooner now. All right. Well, and now that we watched that, trying to think what, given the time, I don't know if I want to necessarily start MSQ, or continue MSQ tonight. NoClip does some good docs. They did one on Fallout 76 as well. I'm not as familiar with Fallout. Like, I know of Fallout, but I've never actually played it, so I don't know if I'd be able to appreciate that one as much. Mount farm then? Yeah, we could do some mount farming. That'd be fun. So I got Heaven's Word. I kind of want to try and go in order. So we could do the Stormblood. Could always see if / emote makes you cry. Is that a documentary, I guess? Now I feel like I need to look it up. Sure as heck not recommending Fallout 76 itself. So 6 can die in it, so are their best. Oh my gosh. Long form vid recommended a while ago. Player created machinima, really good. Is it in the Discord? Let me see. Let's see. There it is. Not one of their best docs, I mean. Feel it's a bit compromised, honestly. Can find it real fast. Sure, if you want to. Yeah, I was going in the... Oh, I think I have it here. Appeals. I found it. I think I found it. Let's see. Eighth anniversary commemoration short. Oh, it's a bunch of short films. Oh. No, it's just one film? Re-added it? Okay, thank you. Okay, so I guess here's the thing. I don't know, I don't mind watching it. If you all are okay with not necessarily playing 14 at all tonight, just because kids have swimming lessons in the morning, so I will have to get up early with them. Ugh. I don't get to sleep in. But it's kind of up to you. No, Mount Farm? Okay. Alright, I'm good with that. I am good with mount farming. We can mount farm. Maybe... Oh god, bark. Really? Alright. Yeah, we can totally mount farm. I am so down for that. Let me update this real quick. Okay. Almost 2 a.m. full of udon. Good night, Boone. Was it delicious? Was the udon delicious? But yes, good night, and I'll catch you next time. It was hot. Too hot. Well, hopefully it was at least yummy. Alrighty, let's go Mortal Flames. But yes, good night, Boone. Good night, good night. Catch you next time. I don't know if you signed up for the raid. Let's see. But if you haven't signed up and want to sign up, the raid, I did do a raid sign up in Discord for Euphrosyne. I think I pronounced that right. For tomorrow. So I'm thinking we'll probably be doing that maybe around 2 or 3 p.m. Mountain Time. So that'd be 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So let me see. Mounts. I think it's on, I think I'm on Stormblood for mount farming. Let's see. Give a look before bed. Alrighty, sounds good. Well, thank you for being here and celebrating with me. It has been fun. But have a good sleep. I'll catch you next time. Okay. Right, so I need to look up the, which one is it for Stormblood again? Oh, the dogs, that's right. Lucha, hello, how are you? So we got Blissful, that's Lakshmi, Susano, let me where, Shinryu, Bureau, Surround Bay, Ether. Oh, what's her name? At 6 p.m. Is it? 3 p.m. would be 5 p.m. Eastern because it's two hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Because I am Mountain Time, not Pacific. Tsukiyomi, that's it. And then this one is Rena. Okay, so I need let's see, Susano, Jade Stowe, I think, Hell's Cure. I don't remember which one I need. Does it? Did I say 4 p.m. in there? I thought it did too. Oh, so it must be showing you in your time zone then. I'm guessing. Because for me, it says 2 p.m. So it must automatically convert the time zone, I'm guessing. Blissful, Reveling, Legendary, Auspicious, Lunar, Euphonious, and Hallowed. So I have Blissful, I have Reveling, I have Legendary, I need Auspicious, Euphonious, and Hallowed, I think. I need those 3. Give kitty pets. Give the kitty pets. So I move it closer. Aww. Yeah. He's eepy. It's so crazy how they can ball up like that. Baby Eepy Kitty, yeah. The only downside, he doesn't like to sleep in bed with me, which I'm like, okay, at least he sleeps next to me in his little mini cat tree. So Calico sleeps like that a lot. I did get Lunar, yes, I did get Lunar. Thanks for following, Little Pocket Holder. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Oh, sad. Calico sleeps between hubby and I most nights. Aww. Yeah, we have a Chihuahua who likes to sleep in bed, but I love him sleeping next to me, but he won't stay next to me all night and will eventually end up moving over to hubby. Hubby does not like him sleeping all up next to him because he is definitely a little heater, basically. So hubby just gets too hot, I guess. Just need the 4 Lords Trials then? Just that one? So I'm pretty sure I need the Auspicious one. Auspicious, Euphonious, and Hallowed. Or is that from just those? Is that what you're saying? Let me see. 4 Lords. Stormblood. I think I need 3, 4 Lord's Trials. Okay. Get that? I'm like that, where I'm like, you can sleep between our pillows by your or by a hubby. Can't really have them right up against me because I get too warm too. Get that? Yeah. See, I don't know why. Like, once I'm asleep, I am like dead to the world. Okay, so before we do this then, Byako, Suzaku, and Sieru. Okay. Byako. So there's... Okay. This one's Byako. Okay, so we can do that one first. So I may miss out on Lines Raid if you're doing the third one, aka best one. I can get to that one. Okay. Yeah, I kind of, made the assumption that usually Saturdays might be better for people. If Saturday, if tomorrow doesn't work out for most of you guys, that's fine. We can always work it out on another day if needed. Alice, hello! But no worries, Boone. I know you want to get to sleep, so go ahead, get that sleep, and I'll catch you next time. Before we do the extreme mount farming, let's go take a short break. I really have to go use the little ladies' room, so let's do that. If you guys need to go to the bathroom yourselves or get a drink, snack, whatever, by all means, go and do that. And then when we get back, we will do the Stormblood Extreme mount farming. Wish I'd be dead to the world, sleep through the night. I think on pretty good nights I wake up like once or twice. That does not happen often. That sucks. See, my issue is usually getting to sleep. Not so much staying asleep, but usually getting to sleep. So, literally, I slept through a car accident happening right outside me and hubby's bedroom window when we lived at his parents' house when we were first together. Drunk driver came crashing through the yard, hit the side of my car, pushing it into his parents' car, off the driveway. And I slept through it. And literally our window was like right by the driveway. I didn't hear a damn thing. So when I say I'm dead to the world, like, I'm dead to the world. Yeah, I walk out and I thought somebody actually just stole my car because I couldn't see the back end of my car. But yeah, so I'm literally dead to the world when I sleep. So Marvel Rivals is becoming boring. I haven't played Marvel Rivals. Yet, but almost every time I play Loki, I end up getting MVP. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. I really do have to use the bathroom. So let's go ahead and take our break. And when we get back, we will do some extreme farming. I was just about to go on break! Hello, Naka! Hello, hello, hello. How are you? What good timing, right? I gotta go to the potty! How you know you have kids? You use the word potty and it's natural. What is that? I mean, obviously it's 14, but I can't tell what that is. Non-substitute. Thank you, Tabitha. Oh gosh. So we owned a roleplay venue and we were streaming our events. Oh, nice. That's cool. Welcome in, Hunter Walker. Welcome in. I know. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Normally I would definitely stick around, but it's like almost 3 hours now. We've been watching the FF14 No Clip documentary, the last 2 parts. So, yeah, need a bathroom break. So, thank you, Naka, for the raid. Do appreciate it. Welcome in, Hunter. Thank you, Tabitha, for the gift sub to Hunter. Appreciate that as well. And with that out of the way, I'm going to say I will be right back. Let's say about 5 minutes. And then when we get back, we'll do some mount farming on Stormblood Extreme. So if you would like to join, let me know when I get back. I will see you soon. At least us ADHDers are usually never boring. At least we got that going for us. We can always find some entertainment, even if it's just with ourselves. Not in that manner, but you know what I'm saying. We find ways to have fun, and okay. Never mind. I'm going to shut up now because I'm just digging that ditch deeper. You guys. Okay, now I am actually getting like full on cry. Holy crap. God, that. Oh God. That's even creepier. He's just staring. Whoa. Oh my God.
Yes, just business.
Just business. So
then
creepy.
Business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Yep.
on, let's find a way out of here.
You are unharmed. Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of...
Come and play with us.
Holy shit, that was something out of a horror film. Holy crap, that gave me chills. I could have done without the glazed wriggler sound. Frogs. Oh, you'll like those. Uh-huh. Chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks, spear with stick, and then roast over fire. Mmm. Just how I like my frogs. Crackly on the outside, goo.
Alize, my darling grandchildren, may light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Oh my god. Well, I was trying to get my mind out of the gutter, and now it is just, it's where you want me, Emmett. Oh, good God.
Wait.
I've got goosebumps, like...
That's what she said.
Well...
No!
It just bit her head off! Thank you, Heidelin. We will find our way, but... I don't want to say goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye. I feel like this is on the same level as Harshipon. Liquid, welcome in. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. Oh dear Lord. How you know it was made by the Japanese? Are we gonna yell? Oh. No. What? Oh God. Nope. Oh God. Nope, no thank you.
For the future of all. What nonsense is this?
God, can you please
There
turn
is
your head
no
around?
justice but mine. No future.
Alrighty, we are back. Butt spamming. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Patrick. Honestly, Nightbot like never usually seems to work on the YouTube chat, so it's rare that it's actually working. So I apologize about that. I guess I'll have to edit the timing on that. Seeing as she can't unsee it. Alrighty. Anywho, let's do some extreme mount farming. Oh, you look so cute. Hello! Invite. Would anyone else like to join me and Minotaur? Dun, 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 dun. Naka, welcome! Would you like to join us? I need to move that timer again. I moved it for the video, so here we go. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's see. Obviously, if you do not want to, okay. I stand corrected. Anybody else? So I think we'll have room for what? A total of 8, I think, since we're doing trials. Yeah. Obviously, it's going to be unsynced, so. Ducky! I can put these away. Just remembered. Put that there. Okay. No one else. Could have up to 5 more friends? Yes, we could. But if no one else, it's, I mean, we're all level 100. We should be fine unsyncing it. As long as it's not another Dawn Trail trial on minimum item level, no echo, we should be fine. As fun and challenging as that was, that was definitely unexpected level of difficulty, not gonna lie. Alright, let me go and do ready check. Huzzah! Okay, so, so this one, Jade Stoa, so Byakko, okay. Byakko. So these 3 fights on paladins, yeah, we can do them no problem. Okay. I think, okay, so I still have to actually do, not for mount farming, but Emanation, which I think is the Lakshmi fight, and Shinryu fight. I still have to do both of those to, like, mark them as complete, because I'm pretty sure I used my tomes or whatever for the mug event to get those 2 in with tomes or whatever, so we can clear them for you if you like. We'll start with the ones I need the mounts for, and then work those in later. But yeah, eventually. was about to say. It's like, wait.
It begins. Receive of me my fury, children of man, and quell it!
Sorry, that was me. I was doing some advertising. Aww.
There is no turning back!
Didn't need to. Yay! Rock Warrior. I love when he feels like, I guess, like, he feels the need to just touch me. He's definitely my little kitty boy. Aw, boo! But big surprise. I'm not surprised at all. Alrighty. Do we want to do that one again, or do we want to do a different one? I don't mind either way. Up to me. You know I'm bad when making decisions. Choices are hard. We'll move on. Wait, do I have Suzaku? I don't remember if I have Suzaku or not. Let's see. That one, Susano. I think I need Suzaku. Yeah, I need Suzaku. Okay. Woo! Yeah, Kitty's too funny because, like, whenever I say something to him, like, I'll say hi, even just a simple hi to him, he'll reply with, meow, like a, you know, like he's replying back to me, but hubby does it to him, and, like, hi, nothing. It's so funny. And it kind of irritates hubby a bit. He's like, why won't you talk to me? It's like, yay, I've got my own kitty. She angry. I just know the bird's wearing a dress. It's funny. Hope you know how to DDR. Only favorite rhythm game. I do love DDR, but
Sheath your sword, I beg of you.
I don't know what that has to do with 14.
You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes.
I'll see. Oh boy. Oh, you gotta kill the small ones. Okay. Okay. Probably the only problem I actually had to farm 99 tokens for the dogs. Really? Oh, this is the one, arrows, right?
Lose you again.
Okay. I think I remember this from the original. Okay, I remember this now. It is kind of hard to see the arrows, though.
Trust in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise. Hearken to my melody.
Yay! We did it! Okay. Oh, big surprise! We didn't get it. Oh no. You see how heartbroken I am. That's the Unreal fight that's currently available? Okay. I haven't done any of the Unreals yet, so. Sieru. Do I have that one? I guess not. Shinryu is the one I have in Susanoo. Okay, so Sieru. Okay. Wreath of Snakes will be next Unreal that releases on 7.3. Oh, okay. I still have to do Unreal period, so
If I must forsake myself to keep my oath, so be it.
I don't know when I'll have time to do an Unreal, but I feel like I'm gonna have to plan that one out too.
Tremble before true power.
Oh, come on! Stop interrupting me!
Grant me the strength to smite mine enemies.
Skadoosh. I don't know why that made me think of that.
Stubborn fools! This is far from over. Tremble before true power.
These are Stormblood streams, so we have long cutscenes and normal wall fights. That's okay. Oh, oops. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. Just die. Aw, darn. Again, not surprised. Actions! Oh, need to go... I need to go get actions for the FC. Company credits. Let's see, heat of battle. And then... Juice rates, one more of those, and another heat of battle. So I got 12, so I need these now. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna head to bed, so catch y'all later, have fun. Good sleep when y'all get there. Thank you, Suno, thank you. Have a good sleep. Alrighty. Do a couple more. Actually, hang on 1 second. Let me withdraw. Wait 1 second. No, Bard's not max, I don't think. Just Paladin and picked. Okay. What? Oh my god, equip. How was I not wearing anything on my pants? My Pictomancer wasn't wearing anything. That's funny. Whoops. Good thing I checked. Alright, let's try that again. That explains the HP, right? Alright.
There is no turning back!
I also don't have, like, all my gear is still, like, 90s something. I don't think I've got the max level gear for my Picto, so... And now back to the Alley-tator show.
You are stronger than I dare hope.
Yay! Probably no luck. Yep, what I say. Hello, Eternal. Yeah, all my gear is level 92, I think. Yep, all 92. So not even 100. So I think my Paladin has 100. No, my Paladin has 90, so at least my Pictomancer is higher. What are we up to? We are doing, we are doing Stormblood Extremes for mount farming. Would you like to join? Got 3 minutes left on the timer. 3 minutes. Yes, exactly. Help us kill stuff faster. Yay, got some token stuff. Yay! Alrighty. Once you get here, I can shoot you an invite. Oh, down to just under 2 minutes left. Not bad. Let's see. Clear. What do we do? Healthcare. Timmy loading time, close to getting my PS5, possibly next month. Oh, nice! Very nice. 40 seconds and counting! Oh, God. Is it gonna be another, like, under 15 seconds and then bam? Birthday's in August? Ooh, happy early birthday! Happy early birthday. My birthday isn't until January again, so... 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... It is done! It is done! It's the 23rd. Yay! Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday.
Drop it.
Tabitha, thank you for the gift sub to iClutchTTV. If you were trying to extend the timer, Tabitha, it was a little late. But thank you, thank you. Think you made it finally? Okay, let me look. Oh, excuse me. Did I make a note on that one? I did. I just didn't assign a friend group. That's annoying. Let's see. I don't think I see you, or my thing isn't updated. Come on. This might be it. Let's see. Yep, found ya. Haha. I sent you a invite. So hopefully you got it. Yay! Alrighty. Exposed. Alrighty. Glad to help, by the way. Glad to have your help. Appreciate it. Thank you.
She's your sword, I beg of you. You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes.
Wendy's spicy chicken, boss. Oh man, why'd you have to say that? Now, man, now I want spicy chicken from Wendy's. Damn it. Oh, here we go. Alright. Time for some DDR.
I could not bear to lose you again.
I cannot bear to lose you again. Ah. funny is there's DDR, but then there's also what's called FFR. I think that's what it's called. But it's like a web-based keyboard version of DDR where you use your arrow keys instead. It's very similar to that.
Hearken to my melody.
It's pretty fun. FFR's time was always so funky. It really was. It really was. Yeah! Woo! Yay! Yay! Submania was a much better PC-based DDR emulator. I never played it really, except maybe when I went to the arcade or whatever that the guy I knew ran or whatever, and they put in, I think, ITG on I don't know if it was an ITG machine or if it was like another cab that they converted to an ITG machine, but I think it was based off of the Stepmania like system. I loved ITG. Oh my god. Love the customizability of it. Yeah. Love playing DDR, spend a lot of money on that game. Yeah. I mean, hubby and I, like, we want to get our own Stepmania cab and then put ITG on it. And there's a site that actually, like, sells it. It's pretty pricey, but we're waiting until we get our own, like, buy our own house with an actual basement so we can separate the kids from the ITG machine more. Stepmania competitive events, but only used official songs in the song packs. I did one DDR competition. I did okay, but yeah, it was. I was good at the songs that I was good at, you know? Alright, let's do... I could probably do one more, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna start winding it down. Solo Cam Jack, yes! Running to the railroad track, run along with Captain Jack, dee-da-do, dee-da-do, dee-da-dee-da, dee-da-do. I know that song so well. Not the winding down, I know. I know, sadly, I definitely won't be able to sleep in tomorrow because gotta get up with the kiddos and take them to their swimming lessons.
There is no turning back!
Sadly, no mats out of any of those weapons. We broke him.
All creation trembles before my might.
Treating my mom since it's her birthday today. Oh, that's nice. I don't think we got this part last time. Yeah, we skipped this part like the last 2 times we did it.
My wrath is a ceaseless torrent.
Part the last time. I don't get it. We didn't. She's past this. How though? That's what I don't understand. You have to get him to like 70% at a certain point, then burn past once he's in the ad phase. Ah, okay. What? Did we not get a... We didn't get a chest? Oh my god, you're right. Well, I feel dumb. Whoops. Yup, that okay, well that was my bad. Tatum was taking us so long. Right? Okay, well, let's try that again, but the correct version of it. Oh my god. That was, whoops. Love that fight so much. I would have loved it more if it was, if I had done it the right, version. All right. Oh, you can't? Aw. Now it's extreme. Dur-dur-dur. ridiculous. Alrighty. Well, this was fun. I am happy. I got one. I'm did not even expect to get one. Byakuya weapons are so good. I'll have to look them up. Like, good as in aesthetic-wise, or good as in stat-wise? Or both? Like some of the weapons. Okay. Ooh, that's cool looking. Okay, why? Why do you not... Yeah, I was about to say, why? Why would you show me as, like, naked as the default? Like, seriously? Ooh, that's cool. That's okay. That's not bad. Yeah, visually they're crappy stat-wise given it's older. That makes a lot more sense. And Spirited Shields. Oh, I just looked at that one, okay. Grimoire. Which I, like, never play my summoner anymore, but I like this, like, inky black thing it does. That's kind of cool looking. Ah, that reminds me, Eternal, I have to go learn Samurai. Definitely need to. Griever, hello! Favorite is the warrior axe, used it for years. Like a few steps from me. Way of the Samurai. Ah, okay. Maybe I'll do that next time. Or I'll start picking it up, like, off stream or something. Only because... Ooh, that's cool looking. Only because of, time right now for me. Learn the ways, grasshopper. Well, I need to so I can use the Zampacto. Rukia Zampacto. But let me open this. Oh, that's cool. That's definitely cool. Yeah, I've got, let's see, main hand right here. Because it just reminds me of Rukia's Zanpakuto. It's just, oh, it's so pretty. I love it. But, yes, let's, gonna go ahead and wind things down. This has been, for my first ever subathon, it was more than I expected. I am super grateful, super appreciative, beyond humbled, like, I cannot put into words how thankful I am for all of you, for the support and everything. Like, I am just beyond words grateful. Oh, looks really cool. Sorry, distracted. See? ADHD brain. Ooh, shiny. But yes, so, thank you guys for everything. This has been, yes, squirrel! This has been so much fun. I thoroughly enjoyed watching, the No Clip documentary. That was really fun to watch. But yeah, let's go ahead and wind things down. Let me see who is on that we can raid. Let's see. Let's see. Got a good amount on the previous one. Me too. I was not expecting to be perfectly honest. Would not, like, that never happened, so I was pleasantly surprised. But let's see. Same, okay. Trying to pick one. Here we go. Maybe this. RNGesus can be so I mean, RNGesus is always fickle with me, so as in I never have that good luck, like, ever. But that's okay. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. What about Quan is on? We can go and say hello to Quan. Let me see. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. If you are sticking around and would like to show some support when we get over there, if you want to copy paste that, that would be amazing. If you're heading out for the night or to start your day, whatever the case may be for you, thank you so much for being here and helping celebrate my 1-year affiliate anniversary with the Subathon. I still am in shock that I actually have made it a full year. But that is all thanks to you amazing people. And yeah. If we have enough interest for tomorrow, there is a sign up for the second Myths of the Realm Alliance raid in the Discord. If there's enough interest in that, enough signups, then we'll be doing that tomorrow. If not, I may take a break and not stream tomorrow, but I will definitely update Discord, so please join if you would like to get updates on that. And with all that out of the way, I know, hard to believe, you and me both, Naka, you and me both. With all that out of the way, I will see you guys next time. Have a great one. I love you. Bye!